The reason why I wanted to come to Anchor Point is I wanted to get a fresh start.
It was a blessing that Zach and I found Anchor Point.
Anchor Point's here to help you.
Anchor Point. This has been a great experience for our family.
We wanna see the world through you. We wanna know and speak the truth. We wanna be the ones who change the world.
I came to experience Anchor Point with my oldest daughter, Jessica Castillo. She was a freshman at the time, and she was in public school in Los Banos. And her second semester of her freshman year, she got in a little trouble, and we came here to Anchor Point. Now that she's graduated, she's 19. Now she's going to. She was asked to go to a mission trip to Cambodia and Vietnam in November of this year, and that's where her heart is.
Change the world for you.
Well, if I were to just look back on how I was then and how I am now, it's kind of scary in a good way, because the path that I was on before I came to Anchor Point, or before I even really thought about, I guess, walking in faith, it was just not a good path I was walking on, and it was just self-destruction. And now I can build myself. I can take the pieces that fell and put them back together and just grow. From those grades that I had before, all those failures, D's, F's, I just didn't even think I had a chance. And then coming to this school, knowing that they have a credit recovery and they have, they help. Their Anchor Point's here to help you. And knowing that I had that help was definitely positive for me, and I was able to get my work done, to talk with the teachers one-on-one, and have all those benefits that you really can't get anywhere else, and that teachers are here to actually care for you, not just because it's their job and that's what they went to college for. I was told my sophomore year that I was not going to college. I was not going to get very far. Actually, I was told I have to go to adult school because my educational advisor. And then having Miss Cole look over my transcripts and just say, oh no, it's fine. Oh no, we can do this. Oh, we can get you to a 2-year. And then even that was just a surprise for me.
Nothing can change it.
It was kind of, struggling on, which way to go in life, I think. With public school, there's a lot of different influences you get. So I was leaning towards more of a Christian environment, but some of the schools are too big, like Valley Christians and schools like that. They're just too big, and I feel like even though they're still Christian, you're going to still get the bigger class, and I was worried about him still getting kind of lost. So he's made honor roll every quarter since he started. Yeah, he gets all A's and B's. At Anchor Point, if you get a 3.0 or above, it's honor roll. So I think he's only had 1 C+. All the rest have been A's and B's.
When I started coming here, it started immediately loosening the way I looked out at myself, because I knew that I wasn't just that awkward junior hire. I guess that's a good way to put it, but it literally started giving me self-confidence. One of the biggest things that had an impact here was when I played football. At first, I was so nervous to play. I didn't have any self-confidence whatsoever, and I was I wouldn't say I wasn't strong, but I wasn't strong-willed. And going into football, definitely having Coach Casey teach me and become basically one of my teachers and one of my friends. He kept you in line even though you weren't. He became like a second conscience almost.
Well, I think he's a smart kid, and he's able to figure out what the boundaries are wherever he's at, whatever he's doing, and the boundaries public high school was so wide, he was able to get away with a lot with absolutely no accountability. We wanted a structured school at a smaller class size, more involvement with the teachers, and just more structure, and we really wanted a faith-based education for him. So that's what we were looking for, and we found that here.
So I did a lot of things, that got myself in a lot of trouble with my parents, and at one point my dad told me that he disowned me. At one point, originally, no school in San Benito County would take me except for Pinnacle. My mom heard about this school from Robin. She's a really good friend. So me and my mom one day were talking and we're eating dinner, and she told me, she goes, that was about maybe 4 months we've been going here. She told me, she goes, no, I'm really proud of you. She goes, you seem like you're changing. Right when she said that, I told myself, you know what? I'm done with the way I was before. I don't think my dad was 100% sure that I changed until graduation, when I said that speech and I got that award. That was the time that my dad was, I think, was the happiest and the most believed that, hey, you know what? Maybe he really did change. I go to college. I've been in college since I left high school. I've been in college. I work for a corporation called Crop Production Services. It's an agriculture company. We work with ranchers in the area, stuff like that. I don't think without the school, I don't think I would be around. With my family. My family recognizes that, and they're deeply grateful for the school.